Snowpiercer, Season 5, Episode 10, Collision Course. Final episode of the season begins with Snowpiercer and Icebreaker racing towards a head-on collision. On the frozen horizon, New Eden braces for the inevitable conflict, knowing that everything they've built hangs in the balance. The people of New Eden watch in tense silence as their small hope for survival faces off against Wilford's titanic machine of control. Layton stands on the bridge of Snowpiercer, eyes fixed on Icebreaker. Beside him are Alex, Josie, and Ruth. Their plan, crafted with desperation and hope, is now in motion. Snowpiercer has been rigged with decoy power systems and bait technology, intended to lure Wilford into believing it's vulnerable enough to assimilate. Their objective, board the Icebreaker, disable its control systems, and bring Wilford down once and for all. At New Eden, Melanie and Till oversee the defensive operations. Despite TL's sabotage, the people of New Eden have rallied together to fortify their home. Melanie monitors the sky, still haunted by the strange transmissions they've intercepted. She senses something beyond the immediate battle is happening, but for now her focus remains on protecting the people she loves. Aboard Icebreaker, Wilford is in his element, relishing the moment of his impending victory. His train, bristling with advanced technology, races ahead with chilling precision. His fanatical engineers, now fully loyal thanks to the mind control injections. Man the systems, he claims. Eliza, his brutal enforcer, prepares for the battle to come, aware that Talia and Kai are still hiding within the train, trying to disrupt the mission. But Eliza is ready to crush any resistance. As Snowpiercer and Icebreaker close in on each other, Josie, Alex, and a team of infiltrators launch their mission. They're prepared to board the Icebreaker using a specialized rig that allows them to jump between the two trains at high speed. Their goal, sabotage Icebreaker's autopilot and seize control from the inside. Talia and Kai, still aboard Icebreaker, make their final preparations to disable key systems. They manage to evade detection and sabotage the cooling units that stabilize Icebreaker's powerful engines. However, their actions do not go unnoticed for long. Eliza discovers their tampering and confronts them, leading to a brutal fight in the bowels of the train. Talia manages to wound Eliza, but not before she fatally injures Kai, leaving Talia devastated and determined to finish the mission alone. Meanwhile, Josie and Alex successfully board Icebreaker, infiltrating the engine room just as Wilford gives the order to begin assimilation. The tensions are unbearable as they make their way through the labyrinth train, dodging guards and automated security systems. Alex, using her knowledge of the train systems, leads them to the autopilot control. They manage to disable the autopilot just as Icebreaker begins the process of attaching itself to Snowpiercer. Back on Snowpiercer, Layton receives the signal that the autopilot has been disabled. He orders the crew to execute the next phase of the plan, separating the decoy cars from Snowpiercer and preparing for a full-speed escape. The operation is a success, and as Snowpiercer pulls away, Wilford realizes his prize, the heart of Snowpiercer, is slipping away from his grasp. In a final desperate attempt to regain control, Wilford orders his engineers to override the manual systems, but it's too late. Talia's sabotage of the cooling system causes Icebreaker's engines to begin to overheat, putting the train in danger of catastrophic failure. As the trains separate, Wilford, now furious, makes his way to the control room, determined to take matters into his own hands. But as he prepares to manually reset the systems, he's confronted by Josie. In a tense standoff, Josie confronts Wilford, demanding that he surrender and end his tyrannical reign. Wilford, ever the manipulator, tries to turn the situation to his advantage, offering Josie a chance to join him and ensure the survival of her family in the new world that he intends to create. Josie, however, is unmoved by his promises. She sees through his deception, knowing that Wilford's only goal is power and control. As the train systems continue to fail, the two engage in a brutal hand-to-hand fight. Josie, fueled by her desire to protect her children and ensure a future for New Eden, ultimately gains the upper hand. She disables Wilford, knocking him unconscious and securing him in the control room. The icebreaker on the verge of collapse. Josie, Alex, and Talia make their escape back to Snowpiercer. Layton gives the order to accelerate Snowpiercer to full speed, leaving Icebreaker behind as it struggles with its failing systems. As Snowpiercer races away, Icebreaker grinds to a halt. Its once unstoppable engines crippled by the sabotage, Wilford, now a prisoner aboard his own train, is left watching as his empire crumbles around him. Back in New Eden, the people celebrate their narrow victory. The immediate threat of Wilford has been neutralized, and for the first time in years, they feel a sense of hope. Melanie and Layton share a quiet moment, reflecting on how far they've come and how much they still have to protect. Alex, though shaken by battle, feels a sense of pride in having played a key role in the victory. However, the season doesn't end on a completely triumphant note. As the celebrations continue, Melanie receives a final transmission from space, this one clearer than any before. The message is unmistakable. It's a signal from the orbiting space station confirming that it's still operational. And then, the final twist. The message contains a voice. A calm, measured voice that identifies itself as Artemis Vale, this mysterious competitor to Wilford. Artemis Vale announces that she's been watching the events on Earth and that her organization has a vested interest in the future of the planet. Her final words send chills down Melanie's spine. The real game is about to begin. The camera zooms out from New Eden and Snowpiercer, pulling back to reveal a massive space station orbiting the Earth. Its sleek design with advanced technology are a stark contrast to the post-apocalyptic world below. The season ends with the knowledge that the battle for humanity's future is far from over, and that new, even more dangerous players are about to enter the field.